The following is a presentation of Paola Sports Live. It's time for Panther Sports. On your new home for Paola High School athletics, Paola Sports Live. Paola Sports Live is presented by Go Brawley. It just works. Learn more at gobrawley.com. Also by This is Paola Athletics. On your new home for the Panthers, Paola Sports Live.
So far, we have sunny skies outside, but later there will be rain. Welcome into our coverage of Panther baseball, our final baseball coverage here on Paola Sports Live. And our coverage of Panther baseball is presented to you by Go Brawley Internet. Go Brawley is changing what is possible. Experience a new kind of internet with Go Brawley. For more information, call 913-837-4678 or visit gobrawley.com. Hi, everyone. Alongside my partner, Caden Carbajo, I'm Brendan Bolin. And Caden, I'm happy to be here. Hopefully we can get in at least one game.
Yes, hopefully we don't blow away within that one game. And, no, it's a good day out here. It's sunny skies now, but as you said, later on it's going to get pretty bad weather. But
and we just want to make a note. So we are going to go through game one, but then after that it will be a decision based off of the company and myself, as I live about an hour from Paola, Kansas. So it's going to be entirely interesting to see how game one goes, but Paola looking for their first win since our last broadcast. Actually, no, not against our last broadcast. Before Spring Hill, they dropped to that Spring Hill game 3-2, and then after that, they've lost the next 6 games. They went from an 11-3 record and being one of the best in 4A to dropping to an 11-9 record. As you see, Jasper Logan will be the starter for game number 1. And I'll go over the defensive assignments here momentarily. It's not given a lineup from Coach Brummer, so we're just going to go off a fly here. So Jasper Logan comes into this game with a 2-3 record. This is start number 7 and the 7th game he's pitched in. Comes in with a 5.42 ERA and 24 and a half innings of baseball. And so leading off for this Bonner Springs Braves team will be Eden Myers, arguably their best battery. Leads the team in hits with 21, runs 11, 3 doubles, and he's stolen 8 bases, the most on this team. But as for the Panthers, defensively it'll be Jasper Logan on the mound, and first pitch is a strike, and that first pitch was presented to you by Miami Lumber, servicing Miami County since 1983. Myers one hop to Lothan, and it's under Martell at first. Myers to run to second, and he's in there safely, reaching on an error. So Bonner Springs will start with a runner on second. Now stepping in for Bonner Springs, it'll be Caden Campbell. Campbell comes in batting .294 with a .368 on base percentage this season. Logan looks back at second and fires away. Campbell shows bunt, pulls away. It'll be outside and low for ball one. And Caden, about this 7-game stretch, they played some really good competition. Shawnee Mission, Northwest, and Piper, they played in that Creekside tournament. I know Tonganoxie, a Frontier League opponent, was there as well. They had a solid day there, but this one ripped to left field. That'll get down. Myers thought about going home. He will stop at 3. And Caden Campbell has a single to put runners on the corners with nobody away. Bringing up here the lefty Christian Sanchez. Barnes is going to take a minute to get himself ready. Logan looks over at first. Fires away. Just at the top of the zone for strike one. Sanchez doesn't have any batting statistics down. He has 1 run scored and he's stolen a base this season. I think this is his first plate appearance this season. Logan thought about going to third. Campbell to second. They're going to get him at second base. So Jasper Logan thought about going to third, and then he looked over at first, and Campbell was halfway going to second there. And now he's got a runner in scoring position, but 1 out. So hoping to keep it in the infield. He's got a 1-1 count to Sanchez. Here it is. Swung on and fouled. Whoa. Straight back. Hot shot, and it's off the hands of Sanchez. And I mean, that was a steamer right at the pole.
Pretty quick, yeah.
So count goes to 1-2 with 1 away. And Barnes takes time to adjust himself. I'll go over the defensive positions. I think he needs to get his sunglasses in. So Barnes behind the dish. Martell at first, Curley at second, Lothan at third, Troutman at short, Koslow in left, Meinig in center, and David Mercer in right, and Jasper Logan obviously on the mound. He steps off to take time. He's got the pitcher's count of 1-2 to Christian Sanchez. The 1-2. Just outside, 2-2 now. And nice job by Roman Barnes, the catcher, to really try and frame it there to hopefully hit that low outside corner, but go even at 2-2. Here it is. Swung on and missed for strike 3, and the first strikeout of the game on Christian Sanchez. It'll put 2 outs on the board for Paola. After a messy start, they're going to try and look to get out of this jam, and Brock Fish, the cleanup hitter, steps to the plate here. Takes strike 1. Cleanup hitter comes in at batting .308 with a .449 on base percentage, and he's got 12 hits on the year. He swings and misses at strike 2, and now he falls behind 0-2. He's only struck out 4 times this year, but he's one of the more patient hitters. He leads the team in walks. He's walked 9 times this year. He's got an 0-2 here from Logan. Here it is. Got him!
Wow.
Beautiful job there by Jasper Logan after giving up 2 hits there. Well, 1 hit and a reached error. He sits down 2 and throws out 1 as we go to the bottom of the first. Panthers up to bat when we come back.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com. Strode Orthodontics is creating beautiful, healthy smiles. Dr. Claire Strode and her staff have decades of combined experience, offering clear and metal Damon Smile braces and Invisalign clear aligners for teens and adults. Dr. Strode tailors your treatment to meet your specific needs with 3 convenient locations in Olathe, Overland Park, and Spring Hill. Strode Orthodontics is ready to give you the beautiful smile you've always wanted. Call for your free no-obligation consultation, 913-491-3400, or visit StrodeOrtho.com.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball here on Paola Sports Live, presented to you by Go Brawley and Bonner Springs. We'll send Nathan Gandy to the mound. And Xander Meinig to lead off. Roman Barnes will bat second. And Caden, I think getting early points on the board will be huge if you're Paola here.
No doubt, yeah. With the game this windy, I mean, they're not going to obviously cancel or not like cut short the game 1 at least, but it's always nice to in every game to get in the lead first.
So now stepping in is X-Man Xander Meinig. And Caden's laughing because I remember I remember when we were requested by his dad to call him that, and you know I really dig the nickname, so I think we're still going to use it.
Yeah.
And he steps in for Paola. First pitch, fouls it back at the fence. Count goes to 0-1. Meinig is tied for the team lead in triples with 1. Him and 3 others share that title, and then he's stolen 15 bases this season with 16 hits. Swung on and missed for strike 2. So a little bit about Nathan Gandy. He's pitched in 5 games now, so it'll be start number 4 for him this season. He's faced 71 batters this year. This one fouled back towards softball. Softball just having a practice today. Gandy's allowed 19 hits, 15 runs, 10 of them earned. He's walked 10 batters and struck out 9. Comes in with a 4.77 ERA. Meinig chops this to short. Nice play by the shortstop, Eden Myers, for out number 1. Now stepping in will be Roman Barnes. Lothan on deck. This one chopped to second. Scooped up, and out number two quickly made, as that was Riley Newman at second. To throw out Roman Barnes. It'll be Hunter Lothan, and this kid, I mean, Caden, this kid's special. This one into right and caught in right field by Braden Corgol, so 3 quick outs for the Panthers. We go to the top of the second, still scoreless. Bonner Springs up to bat next here on Paola Sports Live.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Looking for a taste of home-cooked goodness and a welcoming hometown atmosphere? Look no further than Circle C Cafe in Paola. Indulge in mouth-watering breakfast that'll jumpstart your day, or savor the hearty lunches with farm-fresh ingredients that'll make your taste buds dance. Circle C Cafe, where delicious food and friendly faces come together. Stop in and see them at 1305 Baptiste in Paola. Circle C Cafe, hometown flavors, hometown pride. Find them at facebook.com/Circle C Cafe.
Welcome back. We go to the top of the second here, as I want to make a correction on defensive-wise. So I had Koslow down in left field. It is not Blake Koslow. It'll be the senior Tristan Katzer. So Tristan Katzer will be in left today and batting, I believe, ninth. As Bonner Springs will have Dakota Frazier step up to the plate. And then Riley Newman on deck. This one fouled way over us here behind home plate. Dakota Frazier batting .206 with a .333 on base percentage and 44 plate appearances this season. Takes high outside corner for strike two. 7 hits. One of those hits is a double. It's his only extra base hit this year. And he's going to go down looking at that one. 3 straight strikeouts for Jasper Logan. And that'll be out number 1, and Riley Newman to step in. And Caden, I know Jasper had a cut last rough couple outings on the 6-game stretch we didn't cover, or we covered the Spring Hill game, but I was talking about that, and then up until now he's had a rough couple starts, but now he's looking like he's in his own element there.
He seems to be getting ahead of these hitters from last inning and this inning. And let's see if he can continue that.
Newman has a 2-1 count. 6 hits. He's scored 3 runs. Struck out 13 times and walked 8 times. He's stolen 2 bases this year. Gets that one blown right past him. Count to even 2-2 here. Corgall on deck for Bonner. Swung on and missed for strike 3. 4 strikeouts for Jasper Logan. He's going to continue his dominance here as Braden Corgall steps in. Corgall batting .143 in 18 plate appearances. He only has 2 hits this year. Swings and misses. He already has fallen behind 0-2.
Wow.
Christian Crabtree on deck. And I just want to remind the folks at home, after game 1, we're making a decision about game 2. Most likely we are going to pack up here, and packing up will be Braden Corgall. 5 straight strikeouts for Jasper Logan as we go to the bottom of the second here. The cleanup hitter up next. It'll be Jasper Logan batting when we get back on Paola Sports Live.
There's the push, and it is a touchdown, Lewisburg.
I'm so sick of this.
I saw a Go Brawley truck in front of Bob's.
Go Brawley. No buffering allowed. Visit gobrawley.com today.
Yes! Yes! You two really need to get Go Brawley.
Whether you're trying to make the most of the next harvest, navigating a changing business landscape, or planning for the next chapter in your life, The professionals at Prime Accounting Solutions are here to help. With 10 locations, Prime Accounting offers convenient, friendly accounting and tax services at a fair price. Payroll, bookkeeping, business planning, personal tax filing, and more. And now Prime is the place to go for insurance. Panther fans can find us at 310 North Hospital Drive in Paola or 913-294-3713. To find a location near you, go to primeaccounting.net.
Welcome back to Paola Sports Live. We go to the bottom of the second here. Jasper Logan to lead off, and then Jace Curley on deck for the Panthers as Nathan Gandy. Let's go to work here. As Jasper Logan fouls this one back, and though he started this the 6-game stretch struggling to start, now he's really on at the dish. He's been dominant. This one into left field, and that gets down. Logan, a leadoff single for the Panthers, and I think, Caden, this is exactly what the Panthers need to do here. Just get your base hit there and let the rest take care of itself.
Exactly. Yeah, getting the first guy on definitely sets up the whole inning. Sets the tone a little bit.
Jasper Logan is going to be ran for by number 13. That'll be Blake Koslow. So Koslow, who normally starts in left field, or I should say in the outfield mostly, will be running on first for Jasper Logan as Jace Curley steps in. Curley is one of the 4 Panthers that has a triple this season. He scored 19 runs, which leads the team. Takes strike 1 inside. Started the season off a little rough, but now he's really finding his element. He averaged about a hit in the 6-game stretch that we did not cover, batting .237 on the year so far. Has 14 base hits. Gandy throws back to first. That gets away from Crabtree. Koslow digs around second. He's going to go to third. They have to go deep to first base territory, and Blake Koslow swipes not 1 but 2 bags. He's in at third, and the Panthers have a runner in scoring position here. And if you're Bonner, that really has to sting. Swinging a drive here, Curley can score the first run of the game. Instead, it'll take high for 1-1.
There's actually been a couple pass balls in this game. I think not sure if the wind or.
That's how Bonner started off this one, grounded to short. Curley to be thrown at first, but Paola will score the first run of the game. It's 1-0 Panthers here in the bottom of the second. J.D. Troutman to step in. Oh, that's going to hit him.
Yeah.
That definitely had to have hurt. Carter Kalk steps in. Carter is starting to get in the lineup a lot more. He matched his total ABs this season. He had 13 at-bats coming into this one. He matched it up to now with 26, make it 27 now.
There's a ball right here, too. Right here.
Johnson Martell on deck. back to first. Time. 5 hits for Carter Count. He scored 3 runs and he has 3 RBIs on the season. As he looks to keep the bats moving for Paola. Swung on and missed, strike 2. Mentioned Johnson Martell on deck, and I believe David Mercer will be the last one to bat. The 0-2 from Gandy. Troutman takes off for second. It's low, and Troutman will easily swipe second. Count goes to the pitcher's count on 1-2. Gandy stepped off the mound to take a sign from his second baseman, Riley Newman. Looks back at second. He's going to throw, and Troutman, I'm going to say he's in there safely. And then, Caden, I believe when I looked up, I saw the sign. They were going to try a sneak pickoff attempt there. But Troutman's speed just beats him back to the bag. Troutman's stolen 10 bases this year. He's only been caught stealing once this season. Dancing halfway between second and third, and he fouls this one back to, I believe, the shelter area. Count still remains at 1-2. And I'd imagine Troutman's going to lead off a bit more off his second here. He's got quite a few steps off. Gandy looks back. Troutman's going to play a little bit of mind games with him here. And count called time.
Wow.
And they're going to call him out.
What?
Oh, my.
Wow. I don't know. Not sure about like how that rule goes, or
I'm not sure. I believe Gandy was in.
Yeah,
I believe he was in the motion of going through, and then he stepped out, which I'd assume the umpire would have saw that, but
yeah. There's all these different, you know.
Martell, that's gonna be grounded to short for Myers, and he'll throw out Martell at first for the 3rd out. Panthers score 1 and leave 1 on base. They lead 1-0 as we go to the top of the 3rd. Panther baseball back in just a minute.
Bringing the law to your corner. That's Hartley Law Group. Attorney Jerry Hartley and her staff are dedicated to working for the results you want and to help you determine what actions you can take. Specializing in criminal defense, family law, guardianship and adoption, estate planning, probate, and trust litigation. To learn more, call 913-294-4512 or visit HartleyLawGroupLLC.com. The choice of a law firm and attorney are important decisions and should not be based solely on advertisements or websites.
Hi, I'm Dr. Aaron Stowe with Paola Vet Clinic. We'd like to thank you for trusting us with the care of your pets and large animals. At Paola Vet Clinic, we're proud to be your hometown veterinarians who know and care about your family. We provide cutting-edge diagnostic services, digital radiology, ultrasound, and in-house same-day blood work, chiropractic, and reproductive services. Come in and see us at our new location here in Paola in the Industrial Park with indoor cattle and equine facilities complete with a hydraulic tip chute. With a team of 11 veterinarians, our commitment to this community makes Paola Vet Clinic the vets you can trust.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball. We go to the top of the 3rd. It'll be Crabtree, Raygoza, and then back to the top of the order with Eden Myers. Crabtree pops this into center field. Maine calls it. First pitch. 1 away for Bonner Springs. In the top of the 3rd, and now Xavier Raygoza to step in. Raygoza is batting .094 and 40 plate appearances this year. He's only has 3 hits on the year. Takes just outside for ball 1. He only has one of those 3 hits is a double. This one, that's popped up. Troutman runs over from short and he can't track it down in the wind. So Raygoza gets his 4th hit on the year. And with one away, Bonner Springs gets a runner on for Eden Myers, their leadoff hitter. Eden Myers, he reached on an error his first time up. Grounded out, and then it was just a low throw to Martell. I was able to get him to second base. Myers shows bunt and way off first base. Martell, that gets into right field. Martell couldn't get that one down. Raygoza cruises to second base. And there's that wind again. It's been causing problems for both teams. As for right now, it's sunny. It's 82 degrees. 20-mile-per-hour winds. This one low, 2-1 the count. 34-mile-per-hour gusts. To 2-1 to Myers. Swung on, that's chopped. Troutman, nice dive. Can he get the throw? No, he cannot, but a nice play by J.D. Troutman. I mean, that was a brilliant effort there. Extended himself to try and grab the ball there, but Myers just ran right through it. So runners on first and second for Caden Campbell, who did have the first hit for Bonner Springs. They have 3 so far, and top of the third as Campbell steps in for strike 1. Rick goes at second, Myers at first. Campbell bunts, it's rolled to third. Lothan second guessed himself there. I knew he wanted to throw to first, but then he's like, oh, there's a runner coming to third. He could not make it in time, so the 3rd straight hit for Bonner Springs will load the bases here. But I mean, Caden, if you're Paola, I mean, if you get a grounder, it's possible double play that you can get if the wind cooperates with you when you throw it.
Yeah. So there's a little bit of a indecision on his part, but he'll hopefully clean that up.
And time called as Jasper Logan lost his hat. And you're going to see that a lot. I know we saw Bonner Springs, a couple of guys out there warming up lost their hats. And I know whenever we covered a Johnson County game that there was plenty of hats being lost. One played without it the whole inning.
Luckily, we were in the press box for that one.
Luckily, we were in the press box to that one and not outside.
Yeah. Or a press box, I'd say, because there is none here. But
and Barnes taking his time to get himself set here. He's got a 2-0 count to Christian Sanchez. He started the strikeout parade as Logan sat down Sanchez, Brock Fish, Dakota Frazier, Riley Newman, and Braden Corgel before Caden Crabtree flew out to the right fielder, being David Mercer. 2-1. That's high, 3-1, and Logan in danger of walking home the tying run here. Logan's only walked 17 batters this year, and that's going to get him, and he'll walk home Raygoza And we are tied at 1 here. Now time called as Roman Barnes is gonna.
Let's go, Brock.
Talk to his pitcher here. It'll be Brock Fish to step to the plate here. He struck out his first time up. Takes outside corner for strike 1. It's one of the team leaders in hits in that top 3. This one popped up in play. Roman Barnes can't track it down. I believe they're going to call it foul. And they will.
Yeah, it's tough with that sun and then the wind, too. It's not, doesn't help things.
Fish has a 1-2 count. Pitch. Fouls back at the fence. And he stays alive here. One away, the base is loaded. Pitch from Jasper Logan. This one lined, and that's ripped foul. I believe that went all the way to the other field.
Win it here, Brock. We got Jasper, win it. Be smart.
I mean, if he straightened that out, that would have been a lot of trouble. The 1-2 again for the 3rd time.
Ooh.
Over his head, 2-2.
That was a close call there.
I think Logan wanted to go off speed, but it just quite didn't get out of his hand correctly. It sailed over his head. He's got a 2-2 count now. In there, strike 3. Fish is sat down for the 2nd time today. And Jasper Logan, although he has not he's let a run in, he can try and work himself out of a jam again to keep the score tied at 1 here. Frazier pops this one up near short. And Lothan can't track it down. Oh! Oh no! Oh my goodness.
Gosh.
Roman Barnes got a hard hit shot the leg, trying to dive in. And he appears to be up on his own power. So 2-run score. We're going to step aside here for... Yeah, we're going to step aside here. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we may cut in early. Or actually, never mind. I believe we're going to still be playing here, so... And I mean to still stay in after that.
Talk to each other. Let's go.
Is wild. I mean,
Yeah.
that takes courage, and I mean, for Roman Barnes to take one to the leg and still be able to step in.
Nice job, 7. Keep working.
Logan deals strike 1 to Riley Newman, who struck out at his first time up. This one fouled back towards softball. Count goes to 0-2. Sanchez on third. Frazier on second, and Barnes stays in, and oh yeah, you can tell he's in a lot of pain there. I think that's why he's dropping it. Yeah, he's in a lot of pain, I can tell. He's going to have to power through here. He's the 1-2 to Newman. That's foul. Almost hit the light pole there. That could have been a bit of money.
Yeah.
Count still at 1-2. The wind's picking up here. The 1-2. This one, that's going to be carried towards first base. And nice basket catch there by Johnson Martell to collect the third out. Bonner strains 2, but they score 2. It's 3-1 as we go to the bottom of the third. Panthers back up to bat in just a minute. You're watching Panther Baseball on Paola Sports Live, presented to you by Go Brawley Internet.
There are 2 things in your life that you are in total charge of, your attitude and your effort. Let Revive Paola boost both. Revive Paola is your friendly local health bar, making made-to-order drinks to keep you going. They have a ton of options: a smoothie bar, specialty teas, healthy shakes, caffeine-free options, and even some sips for the kids. You can customize your order with delicious and healthy extras. Please be sure to ask about Revive's nutrition coaching. Put some extra pep in your step with Revive Paola.
Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Welcome back to Panther Baseball. We go to the bottom of the third. David Mercer, the right fielder, to lead off for the Panthers. You go Mercer, Meinig, and Roman Barnes, and if anybody gets on, Hunter Lothan will be up. This one cranked foul. First base side, and the wind carried that a little bit too. Right near the bullpen area, and Crabtree lost his hat as I'll go over the defensive starters for Bonner Springs. Gandy pitching. Brock Fish behind the dish. Caden Crabtree at first. Riley Newman at second. Dakota Frazier at third. Eden Myers at short. Xavier Raygosa at left. Caden Campbell in center. And Braden Corgel in right. Those are the defensive starters. And that's right near Gandy into center field. And a nice leadoff single for David Mercer.
That was yours, Nate.
And I mean, that was a hot shot, Caden.
Yeah. See everything. Whoa. Yeah, you can tell.
Gandy ducked out of the way a little bit there.
Yeah.
So David Mercer on first as Xander Meinig steps up. He grounded out to short his last time up. This one cranked. That's in the right center field gap. That's going to get down. Meinig almost losing his helmet, races to second. Mercer into third. And a double for Xander Meinig. With runners on second and third. That's Meinig's 5th extra base hit this year. And that's his 5th double this year. So with runners on second and third, it's Roman Barnes up. Takes strike one just. I think he shook his head there. He knew that was a little inside there. A little high, a little inside. But it's an 0-1 count. This one at the fence. Mercer runs in, and Brock Fish can't scoop it up there. Meinig to third, and the Panthers cut the lead down to 1.
I thought he was pretty speedy.
So now Meinig, instead of worrying about scoring 2, he's just got to try and score Meinig in there. Roman Barnes has a 2-1 count now. And if any pass, I think Gandy may want to avoid a pass ball here because Meinig is going to run this one up the middle. Myers, a nice scoop there. He'll throw out Barnes, who it's definitely in a lot of pain, but fighting through it there. There's 2 away, but the Panthers have now tied this game at 3. Hunter Lothan to step in. Wind really picking up here in our headset. This one fouled.
I didn't know there was a third broadcast partner with this wind.
Yeah. Wind, I think the Wind may take my job at play-by-play. He's being more chatty than I am.
Right? That's hilarious.
Hunter Lothan with an 0-1 count from Gandy. Jasper Logan on deck. This one, Wind's going to carry that into center field, and Bonner can't track it down, and Lothan thought about going 2. He'll stay at first. A nice single there to keep the bats alive. With 2 away, it'll be Jasper Logan to step in, who singled his first time up. See if Logan can drive his cousin in here, kid.
We'll see.
They'll throw back to first. Roman Barnes in there safely. Gandy will check back to first, or look over at first. Now he'll fire to Logan. That's going to hit him right on the back. So it'll put runners on first and second for Jace Curley, and pinch runner Blake Coslow to go to first for Jasper Logan again. Now, Caden, I believe this is going to be a warm-up wind right now because it's going to get much worse later tonight.
Yeah.
Which again, I'll remind our folks every inning, game 2 to be pending on our coverage end. And I just want to make a note there that it's nothing, you know, me being an hour away. Caden, you live quite a bit away. You live in Spring Hill.
Yeah, Spring, just the next town south.
Just down south,
or
yeah.
no, I guess it would be north. So,
north,
yeah,
yes.
Yes, north. Yeah.
So although our number 1 priority is making sure the fans can tune in to see everyone play, the number 1 priority with severe weather incoming is me and Caden and our equipment. So game 2's pending, but we are going to try our best to see if this game finishes up quickly. Maybe we can get part of game 2 in, so just tune in for that. This decision will be made after game 1, but we will make notes on here, and then also on my Twitter as well, or X, I should say.
Formerly Twitter.
Formerly Twitter. It'll still be Twitter to me.
They still say that on their emails.
Gandy tried throwing back to second. It gets into center, but Lothan will stay at second. But we are actively checking the radar every inning to make sure that we are still good to go here. But I believe that storm's going to brew up from the west around 5 o'clock, and already the county next to us, that will include Ottawa's county, and then also Douglas County is under a tornado watch right now. That's going to go until 11 p.m. tonight, and there's already lightning as far west as Topeka, or northwest, I should say. So I believe it'll be only a matter of time before Miami County is going to be in that tornado watch. Curley has a 2-2 count. Here it is. This one driven into right center. That's going to get down. That's trouble. Lothan to score. Brummer's going to halt. Koslow at third, and Curley gets into second. Panthers retake the lead 4-3. And I don't think this was intentional, but when they were trying to throw into third to try and get Koslow, it ended up hitting him on the back there. Yikes. So after that nice RBI double, it'll be J.D. Troutman to step in. This one, that's foul. It's going to have a lot of carry there. They're going to see if they can get it in foul territory, and it'll go just over the fence. And I believe that's Eden Myers who lost his hat. Here's the 0-1 from Gandy to Troutman. Just outside. Count goes to 1-1. Koslow on third, Curley on second. The 1-1. Swung on, that's hit the left center. Is it gonna get down? They can't make the catch in center. Koslow and Curley to score. J.D. Troutman, a 2-run RBI double. It's 5-3, or 6-3 Panthers. And Caden, the bats are staying hot for Paola right now, despite there only being 2 outs so far.
That is very good.
Carter Count to step up. He struck out his first time up. This one grounded to Myers at short. Throw on to first in time. But the Panthers add on 3. Oh, sorry. Hang on a minute. We're now at 2 outs now. Apologies there. Yeah, we're only at 2 outs, so Johnson Martell has stepped up. With Curley on third, and Martell grounded out his last time up. So with a knock here, Paola can tag on another run. This one, that's gonna get into center and drop. Curley scored, or sorry, that was Troutman scoring. 7-3. And David Mercer to step in. So the Panthers have batted around.
Stay out.
Mercer takes way inside. Count is 1-0. The 1-0. Swung on and missed. Nice top speed there from Gandy. Count goes to 1-1, and Mercer definitely, if that hung around just inside the zone, I think that would have been even more trouble there.
Yeah.
Count to 1-1. Here it is from Gandy. It's going to get through the legs of Brackfish and Johnson Martell. Cruises to second. Count is 2-1.
Here we go, David. Drive it in. Very good.
It is 2-1. Just outside, it's 3-1 now. And if Mercer ends up getting a walk here, Xander Meinig will step up, and he doubled his last time up. So, with the way the Panther bats have been rolling, it could be a bit interesting here. Foul back at the fence. Count to full. The 3-2. Swung on, that gets through second. Martell is gonna chug home, and he's in. An RBI single for David Mercer. Make it 8-3 Panthers. Xander Meinig to step in now. Grounded out the shortest first time up, but then he fought back and doubled, and now we're gonna call time here, as I believe it'll be all she wrote for Nathan Gandy. It will in fact be done. The day is done for Nathan Gandy. We'll step aside and be back in just a minute for our pitching change here on Paola Sports Live.
For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Hers Incorporated in Spring Hill is your area's premier small engine repair shop. Before you replace that faulty trimmer or mower, let our experts get you back to work. And if you are in the market for a new handheld, we carry Maruyama and Red Max trimmers. Plus, Hers is still the best place for hydraulic hoses, cylinder repair, and mechanical control cables. If that's not enough, we're also a UPS drop-off location. To learn more, visit us at hersinc.net, call 913-247-3530, or just stop on by.
Welcome back to Paola Sports Live. David Mercer on first. 8-3 your score, and Bonner Springs will go to Dalton Caldwell, the sophomore, to try and get the Bonner Springs Braves out of this jam. Caldwell's only pitched 4.2 innings. He's pitched in 5 games. So kind of more of a short-term reliever. He's allowed 9 hits, 9 runs, 7 of them earned. He's walked 3 batters, struck out 2. Comes in with an ERA of 10.50, a whip of 2.6. And batters are batting .375 against Dalton Caldwell, as he's only got 1 out to work with now, but these Panther bats have been dangerous so far. They've already batted around this inning. Time called as I think Brock Fish's catcher's mitt busted there.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that catcher's mitt is done for. There you go. He's got a fresh one now.
There.
Looks like they're gonna have to make a trip up to Academy Sports and Outdoors, or whichever sporting goods store they use.
Shields or
Shields.
Dick Sporting Goods.
Whichever.
Yeah.
We'll get one pitch in to test the glove and back underway here. Meinig has a 1-1 count. This one grounded past the third baseman, Frazier, and the line keeps moving. Meinig, his second hit. And the runners are now on first and second. Roman Barnes steps in. He's grounded out twice. Looking to do some damage here. The runners on first and second. They've got some speed on the base pass here too. Got Mercer on second. Meinig, the team leading base stealer, with 15 on first. I think Meinig could go for a 2020 season. This one into center field. Mercer is going to be sent home. Meinig to third. Roman Barnes will stay put. Meinig's going to try and go home. He's in there. Two-run RBI single for Roman Barnes. 10-3 Panthers.
There's some heads-up base running there as well.
Here we go, Hunter.
That was nice to see.
And like I had, yep, Roman Barnes is going to be pinch ran for by Reese Hauser, which I'd imagine seeing if Roman Barnes did get on base. Kind of trying to play with a little bit of a leg injury there.
Yeah, not conducive to running.
Which I can imagine, depending on his status, he could probably sit for game 2, and it'll put Jasper Logan behind home plate. So Hunter Lothan to step in. He singled his last time up. Lothan has 21 hits on the year now. The 0-1 takes low, count even at 1-1 now. Hauser at second. Has a 1-1 count from Caldwell. Here it is. Just low and outside, 2-1 the count now. Low, 3-1 the count now.
Hey, good eye, good eye. Your pitch, Hunter.
Lothan's got his cousin Jasper Logan on deck. If he walks or gets a hit here, he's got 3-1 count to him. Swings and misses for strike 2.
Yeah, right. Be smart here, 3. Be smart.
And that looked like a good pitch. That was coming right down the middle. Just got enough motion on it to fool him there, but he's got a full count, and I imagine he'll rip this next one. He does, just foul. I kind of predicted that as he was in the motion of getting ready to swing.
You can just tell they're just trying to swing so hard.
Normally with a 3-2 count, some batters will be more aggressive than others.
Yeah.
So again, the count is 3-2. Pitch from Caldwell. popped up. That's into right. Corgall under it and makes the catch for out number 3. The Panthers tag on 9 in this inning. They lead it now 10-3. Back here in just a minute for the top of the 4th here on Paola Sports Live. Presented to you by Go Brawley.
Introducing Fade Strong Barbershop, where style meets tradition.
What's going on, everybody? Mitch Lightfoot here. Super pumped, getting my haircut before my wedding on Saturday. Josh is my guy to go to. Got my haircut by him before my wedding. Got my haircut by him before national championship. Beard, hair, everything. He's the guy to go to. Hit him up. Paola, Kansas, baby. Let's do it.
Fade Strong Barbershop. Elevate your style today.
At Olathe Health, we perform cutting-edge surgical procedures because changing lives with innovative care drives us, one patient at a time. Olathe Health. Advanced healthcare. Advancing lives.
If you're off your game because of pain or injury, turn to Olathe Health because orthopedics is our game. Joint repair and replacement, chronic conditions and injuries, hand surgery, sports medicine. Make an appointment today.
To the 4th we go here, back here on Paola Sports Live. Caden Carbajo behind the camera. And also doing a bit of chatting with me, I'm Brendan Bowen, your voice of Panther Athletics here as we go to the top of the 4th. It'll be Braden Corrigal who made the last out of the 3rd, and then Crabtree and Ray Goza, and then if anybody gets on back to the top of the order with Eden Myers. Corrigal sends that into right. Nice job by Mercer to track it down for out number 1. And there was talks about there being possibly 5-inning games, but it's whatever Mr. Gagdabin, the AD here at Paola High School, says. So, I mean, there's been several conversations. At first, this was just going to be a 1-game thing at 6 o'clock, and then it was moved up to 4:30.
Yeah.
And then it was moved as of this morning, saying that we're going to start at 4 o'clock, or maybe a bit earlier than that. A field umpire showed up here about 3:45, I'd say 3:30, about the time you got here.
Yeah.
But whenever the umpires showed up and were ready, they're like, we're going to play ball here. So
yeah.
Here we are, a very intense 4 innings of gameplay here, and I mean, 2-2 to Crabtree, popped up and foul territory. Logan trying to run on that. Oh my goodness, what's up?
That's hilarious. As he goes and gets his hat. That's funny.
I think Roman Barnes didn't want to get up from his position, so Logan decided to be a nice friend and running out for him, and then decided to say hello to me at the fence. Here's the 2-2 to Crabtree. That's driven to center field. Meinig tracks it down for out number 2. I mean, this outfield's been dominant this season, I'd say.
Yeah, it's always nice when you don't have to worry about your defense, and especially your outfielders. You know, if the ball gets over there by the wall, and can definitely make it tougher to eliminate runs, you know, as they're throwing the ball back to home plate.
And that's one of the things that Coach Brimmer talked to me about, is that sometimes his pitchers are scared to trust his defense, but he's like, we've got one of the best outfields in the state. It's no doubt. Where he goes, swings and misses at strike 1. He singled his last time up. So whenever Troutman and Lothan and then Katz are in left field trying to track that down, just dropped right in between all of them there. He's got a 1-1 count already. Logan's wasting no time here trying to deliver his pitches. This one popped up and Barnes is there. Logan, what a catch! He had to lay down on the turf for that one, literally, as he lays down the Braves 1-2-3 in the top of the fourth. To the bottom of the fourth we go. Panthers still lead it 10-3 here on Paola Sports Live.
Across the 20, the 15, the 10, 5. Colton McCann, his third touchdown of the game.
Like in the net, that'll be a point for Baldwin. A first touch volley. The substituted forward across the goal line. Touchdown, Trojan.
At an opening on the near side. Is he going to take it? Yes, he is. Kaplinger will take it to the house.
Welcome back to Paola Sports Live. The bottom of the fourth we go. Jasper Logan, Jace Curley, and JD Troutman, the next three for the Panthers, up to bat here in the bottom of the fourth. This one grounded third, foul, and Brummer tried to be the 10th man out there trying to scoop it up, just couldn't quite get it. Rolled right past him there. Count even at 1-1 there. So you saw Caden zoomed in on Coach Tony Brummer in his 6th season at the helm for the Panthers. They've had quite some success the past 3 years. This one driven and fouled left side.
I'd love to show you guys everything that's happening in this game right now, but try to get the game the main thing here.
Here it is, the 2-2 to Logan. High and outside, count full.
Expected.
1 for 1. He singled his first time up and then was hit by a pitch. Here's the 3-2. This one swung into left. That's going to get down. I assume, oh, Logan will stay put at first. His second hit. And out comes Blake Coslow to run for him. They'll bring up Jace Curley, who singled his last time up. And then drove in the first run of the game with a sacrifice ground out. Shows bunt. A beautiful bunt there. Can he beat the throw? He does. It gets past first. Coslow to third. And he runs to second. I don't know how I want to score that. That's a tough call. I want to say it's a single, but then again, it was a throwing error there. So I'm going to wait and see what the statistician for this game has it down as in just a minute. But runners are on second and third now. And that's always the hard part of baseball whenever you're statting, and they will have it marked down as an error, so that's what I will put it down as. But it was a beautiful bunt there from Jace Curley. Troutman ahead in the count 2-0. But yeah, plays like that, sometimes it's very hard to stat it because everybody has their own philosophies, own different ways.
Oh, man.
That's fouled off the catcher's mask of Brock Fish. I bet that definitely woke him up some more there.
Yeah.
Count is 2-1 to the shortstop, J.D. Troutman. Inside, 3-1. I thought that was going to hit him, but I just kind of sinked its way back in. I believe the Panthers tag on 3 here. They'll call the ball game. Count is 3-2. Foul back of the fence, and we're still here. Johnson Martel to collect the ball there. We have another 3-2 here from Dalton Caldwell. And J.D. Troutman will take a walk to load the bases here with nobody out. And now here's where you can have a little bit of fun here as Carter Kauk steps in.
We have quite a bit of options here.
He's walked 3 times this season. He's only struck out 9 times this season. In his 13 at-bats, he was pretty solid. He was a very selective hitter, which you can appreciate those kinds of hitters sometimes. Grounded to short, they're going to throw home, and that gets away from Fish. In to score is Curley. So we're going to call that he reached on an error. Make it a 12-3 ball game for Paola. And I think another run here will wrap it up. And time called is, I believe there's going to be another pitching change here to be made by Coach Ratzloff and the Brave staff, and it will be it for Dalton Caldwell. We'll step aside here for just a minute as we go over the 3rd pitching change for Bonner Springs. You're watching Panther Baseball on Paola Sports Live, presented to you by Go Brawley Internet.
There's a push, and it is a touchdown, Lewisburg.
I'm so sick of this.
I saw a Go Brawley truck in front of Bob's.
Go Brawley, no buffering allowed. Visit gobrawley.com today.
Yes! Yes! You two really need to get Go Brawley.
If you're going to wear jewelry, shouldn't it be as unique as you? At Wilson's Jewelers, they can bring your ideas to life. Wilson's can also put old stones in new pieces, or new stones in old pieces, or even just repair what you already love. Wilson's Jewelers brings quality service and old world craftsmanship to the area by learning from jewelry masters from around the world. For 30 years, Wilson's Jewelers has been family owned and operated. When it comes to your adornments, trust Wilson's Jewelers, your personal jeweler.
Welcome back to Paola Sports Live. 12-3 your score, nobody out. And Quentin Farmer will step in to be the third pitcher of the evening for the Braves. Farmer has pitched in 10.2 innings. He's pitched in 8 games. He's allowed 20 hits, 21 runs, 18 of them earned. He's dealt 14 walks and 9 strikeouts. Comes in with an ERA of 11.81. Quentin Farmer trying to hold off the Panther bats. As I believe another run across here will be the ball game for game 1. This one taken inside. Count to 2-0. Here's a 2-0. Swung on. Flown to deep center. Campbell under it to make the catch. Troutman across to score. 13-3. Your score. That's the first out, and looks like we're still going to be playing here. And Bonner's losing hats, losing the baseball. I mean, this wind's just not been anybody's friend here today, although it's made a nice appearance on our broadcast here today. It's been talking quite a lot today. Mercer lines it right to Myers at short. So for the 4th time today, Xander Meinig steps in. Meinig 2 for 3, a single, a double, and he grounded out to short his first time up. He'll watch strike 1 across the play here. The 1 gets away from Fish. Count is 1-1. Just the gusts of wind again. Time call. I believe the umpires kind of wanted to let the big gust stop before they went back and playing, as Farmer has a 1-1 count to Xander Meinig. Here it is. Swung on and missed. A nasty off-speed pitch there to fool him there. 1-2 now the count in favor of Farmer. Here it is, the 1-2. Called strike 3. So that'll do it for the Panthers here in the 4th. They trot across 3, 13-3 your score. We go to the 5th. Back here in just a minute on Paola Sports Live, presented to you by Go Brawley Internet.
Hey folks, save $1,000 on your interior painting project this winter. Hire Absolute Painting during November through February and qualify for 10% off your project, a free paint upgrade, and a free color consultation to make sure you choose the perfect colors to transform your home. This amazing offer only lasts until our winter calendar is booked and spots are filling up fast. Call now and save $1,000 on your interior project. No money down, affordable monthly payment options are available. This offer won't last long, so call now to save $1,000 on your interior project with Absolute Painting, where quality is absolute.
Hi, I'm Katie Casey, and I'm honored to be a third-generation realtor in our Crown Realty family. My dad and grandparents started Crown Realty in 1973, and since then we have grown to become one of the largest brokerages in the Midwest. We now have 8 office locations and over 150 agents covering about 20 counties across Kansas and Missouri. Reach out to us today to experience the Crown Realty difference, where we are committed to treating our agents like family and our clients like royalty.
Hi, folks, and welcome back to our coverage of Panther baseball here, and I believe this is the last inning. Last chance for Bonner to force, unless they can trot across just a single run to force. Well, they can try and see if they can force 7 innings here, and run and shutting up the Panthers in the bottom of the 5th will be the key to 7 innings. But it'll be Johnson Martell to step to the mound. Jasper Logan moves to first. Martell deals ball 1 to Eden Myers. It's the first 3 in the lineup. Eden Myers, Caden Campbell, and Sanchez, Christian Sanchez. This one nailed in there for strike 2. Count to 1-2 now. The 1-2. Just inside and low. Count to 2-2. I'll go over the stats here for Johnson Martell. He comes into this one with a 2-1 record and a 5.26 ERA and 18.6 innings pitched. Slot 18 hits. Well, this is actually game number 9 he's pitched in today. He's started 2 games only this season. He's walked 20 batters and struck out 18. He's allowed 16 runs, 14 of them earned. The statistics for Johnson Martell looks to close this thing out as he's got a full count to Eden Myers, leadoff batter. Myers has reached base both times. First on an error and then on a single. Fouled towards first base side. Jasper Logan will track it down in foul territory for out number 1. And now Caden Campbell to step in. And now I'm starting to see the clouds.
That got in here quick.
Yeah, clouds are starting to move in a little bit behind us here. First pitch dealt for ball 1. The clouds coming over means that storm's also coming as well.
The ball's coming as well.
Yeah, it did. It was right there too. Campbell's singled twice. This one in there for strike 2. Count is 1-2. This one popped up and out of play, foul right near the on-deck circle where Christian Sanchez steps in. Count again is 1-2 to Caden Campbell. Just tied, 2-2. Don't forget, after the conclusion of game 1, we will go to our Faith Strong Barbershop and Strong's Gym post-game show. Talk about the game 1 recap here. Campbell fouls this one, third base side. Now hustle there by Lothan to track it down. Count still at 1-2, or 2-2, sorry. 2-2, swung on and missed. Barnes dropped it, and it'll be thrown out at first. 2 away, 1 to go. And it'll be all on Christian Sanchez here. Struck out his first time up, and then he reached base on a walk. But this time he's got a new competitor on the mound in Johnson Martell, who's been mostly a villain here in some cases. He was originally starting the season to be kind of a starter, and now he's kind of developed more of a role into being a closer or a hold kind of guy. This one in there for strike one, count even at 1-1 now. Here it is, the 1-1. Line foul towards left field. Count is at 1-2. 1 strike away here. This one I jammed there, but foul again towards that left field side. And we're still at 1-2 here. One and two away, nobody on. Sanchez the batter. The 1-2 from Martell. Just low, 2-2. On deck is Brock Fish, who has struck out twice. 2-2. Again, foul towards the left field side, and we're still here. This is pitch number 6 of the at-bat. Number 7 there is inside for a ball. The count goes to full. Three-two. And ball 4 will be called there. It's a walk for Christian Sanchez, his second one today. So Bonner now has a runner on first to work with here as Brock Fish steps to the plate. Originally, towards the start of the game, we didn't have that many people watching. Now we've got quite the crowd here today.
Yeah, it's nice.
A nice mix of Bonner and Paola fans out here today at the ball fields. Martell throws back to first. Sanchez slides in safely. It's got a 1-0 count on Brock Fish. Got the low inside corner, 1-1 the count now. Martell normally, most of the time, will battle from behind counts and then get right back in, and there he goes again. 1-2 the count on cue. Fell behind to start the at-bat and fired in 2 strikes there. It's the pitcher's count at 1-2. Here it is. Swung, or looks at strike 3. And that is the ball game in 5. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and then we'll be back with our Fate Strong Barbershop and Strong's Gym postgame show. Panthers win it 13-3. Back here on Paola Sports Live in just a few moments.
Call insurance agent.
Hello, customer.
Oh, great. I just had a quick question about my insurance.
You are 312th in line.
Oh, it's just a real quick question.
Would you like a callback in 6 hours?
Sometimes humans are just more helpful.
Hey, Max, I can answer your insurance question.
Awesome. Appreciate it.
Farm Bureau Financial Services. It's your future. Let's protect it.
Contact Rusty Walters in Paola today at 913-294-2737. For more than 20 years, Gherkin Rental has been the place to go to get the job done in eastern Kansas and western Missouri. With a huge selection of quality equipment, from roll-offs to trailers, telehandlers to generators, power washers to popcorn makers. Experienced equipment professionals and clean, well-maintained tools to help you get the job done right the first time. Gherkin Rental. Stop by any of their 13 locations across the KC Metro or call 855-GHERKINS. That's 855-437-5367.
Up your lawn care game at Hers Inc. in Spring Hill. We have one of the area's largest and most diverse selections of lawnmowers, including top brands like Altos, Bobcat, Gravely, Dixie Chopper, and Red Max. Quality built machines for any size job. And when you get your mower at Hers, we offer full service and repairs covered by your warranty. From the backyard to the back 40, the all-star lineup of mowers at Hers will make you the captain of the lawn. See the full lineup at hersinc.net. Call 913-247-3530 or just stop on by.
Oh, hi, honey.
Hi, Grandma. I'm really sorry. I won't be able to make it today. I have way too much homework, and you don't have enough internet.
Oh, honey, I gotta go. I gotta go. Oh, I need more internet in my house.
Well, you could have just called, right?
Oh.
Call Go Brawley today.
If you're going to wear jewelry, shouldn't it be as unique as you? At Wilson's Jewelers, they can bring your ideas to life. Wilson's can also put old stones in new pieces, or new stones in old pieces, or even just repair what you already love. Wilson's Jewelers brings quality service and old world craftsmanship to the area by learning from jewelry masters from around the world. For 30 years, Wilson's Jewelers has been family owned and operated. When it comes to your adornments, trust Wilson's Jewelers, your personal jeweler. Elliott Group is a proud supporter of Paola and USD 368. At Elliott Group, we work, live, and shop in your local communities. Serving Miami and Johnson counties for more than 45 years, Elliott Group understands your needs. As an independent insurance agency, Elliott Group works with numerous carriers to find the coverage that best fits your needs. In Paola, call 913-294-2110 or visit ElliottInsuranceGroup.com.
Bank community banking at its best. Member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Welcome back to our coverage of Panther baseball here on Paola Sports Live. The Panthers take this one in 5, 13-3 as we go to our post-game show. Our post-game show is presented to you by Fade Strong Barbershop and Strong's Gym. And now, before I get into the live read, I'd like to make an announcement that we will not be airing Game 2. I don't know if they're even having a Game 2. Yeah, I believe we may not even see game number on. Yeah, we're not going to. They will be playing Game 2, but we will not be airing it. Based off of where the storm is at right now, it'll be kind of towards my home area, so you can see it's kind of getting dark towards there and then over behind our table there. So it's getting pretty dark. So I think in our best interest, Kaden, we're going to have to wrap it up here after our post-game show. And although I'd love to cover more, it's just in our best interest, and myself, you, and our equipment as well. But Caden, it was definitely fun while we were out here today, and it was a beautiful day, in fact, too.
It was a very nice day, yes.
So again, our post-game show is presented to you by Fade Strong Barbershop and Strong's Gym. Fade Strong Barbershop combines tradition with the latest trends for a cut above the wrist. Make your appointment by calling 913-713-8269. Fade Strong Barbershop, elevate your style today. And we'll go over the statistics for the Paola Panthers collecting the win today on the mound. For Paola, it'll be Jasper Logan in 4 innings, allowed 6 hits, 3 runs, 2 of them earned, a walk, and 6 strikeouts. And then Martell will be credited with the save, an inning pitched, walked 1 and struck out 2. And then on the mound for Bonner Springs, it'll be Nathan Gandy getting the loss. Pitched 2.2 innings, allowed 8 hits, 9 runs, 8 of them earned, and only struck out a batter, did not walk 1. Dalton Caldwell pitched less than an inning, allowed 3 hits, 4 runs, 3 of them earned, and a walk, no strikeouts. And then Quentin Farmer finished it up by pitching an inning and striking out a batter, allowing no hits or no runs. So those were the pitching statistics. And then Bonner's best offensive players were Eden Myers and Caden Campbell. Myers and Campbell reached base twice, their first 2 times up. And then for Paola, I mean, if we had to, I mean, the bats were all hot today, and they get the win after going on a 7-game losing streak. They move up to 12-9 on the season. So our player of the game, I'm torn right now, honestly. And I think I'll give 2 players the player of the game. We're gonna give one to Roman Barnes. I mean, he battled through the whole game through a leg injury after getting slid into at home plate in the 2nd inning, and he still managed. He was still running the bases. He had I think it was Hauser run for him at one point. But I mean, the kid was still running the bases and was behind the mound squatting the whole time, despite, you know, having a nagging leg injury. So that's definitely going to take some guts. But offensively wise, I'm going to give it to Jace. Or actually, yeah, Jace Curley I'm going to go with. Or no, Jasper Logan. Jasper Logan. He didn't drive in a run, but he got on base twice. And I had to duck out of the way as there's a ball right near us. He made it on base twice in his 2 at-bats. He had 3 plate appearances. He walked his 2nd time, or he was hit by a pitch his 2nd time up.
Yeah.
But he reached base twice, and he did not score a run, however. He had, I believe it was Blake Koslow do the running. But, I mean, he was still very dominant in his performance today on the mound and behind and up to bat. So Jasper Logan and Jasper Logan and Roman Barnes are players of the game today. And Caden, your final thoughts before we send it off here?
It was a very good, productive first game, and glad we're able to kind of get our equipment out of the way and everything out of the way before
game number 2 hits and the storm hits.
Yeah.
So that'll do it for us here from the Paola USD 368 Baseball Softball Complex. Our last baseball broadcast of the year, unless we get to the playoffs here. So regular season baseball broadcast. A special announcement for us here is that on May 2nd, we will be in Ottawa taking on the Cyclones, our first softball road game. It was an attempt to make up for the lackluster broadcast we had last week. So to make it up to y'all, we're having a broadcast on May 2nd. The Panthers and Cyclones doubleheader in Ottawa, and then we will wrap up the year, the regular season, on May 7th with, again, another softball broadcast against Lewisburg. So, Caden, it's always a pleasure to be with you, and it'll do it for us here from Paola, Kansas. Alongside my partner, Caden Carbajo, I'm Brendan Bolin. And as always, roll Panthers.
You've been watching Panther Athletics on Paola Sports Live. Paola Sports Live is presented by Go Brawley. It just works. Learn more at gobrawley.com. Also by Thanks for watching, and be sure to catch every second of the action right here on your new home for the Panthers, Paola Sports Live.